So I haven't really made a video for a fair while. I think it's been over a month or two. One of the reasons is that I was experimenting fairly heavily, I guess you could say, with various supplements and amino acids. One thing that I wanted to put out a warning for is a couple of different supplements that I had a ton of issues with. It's caused so many issues for me. The initial one was what was suggested by someone on Joe Rogan. He was talking about using methylated vitamins because 50% of the population can't methylate certain things, like folate was the main one apparently, and the folate that they give us in foods, and then the ones that they supplement a lot of the stuff with is not absorbed by 50% of people's bodies, or 40% or something like that. So I got, just over the counter, I got some methyl folate, took these things, and I couldn't sleep for 3 days. It was crazy. I could feel this kind of speedy feeling. It wasn't pleasant at all. It was just this energy, anxious, crazy feeling, and it was not good at all. I researched it, and yeah, this is a reaction that can occur with some people. And I didn't even take that much. I think it was 500 micrograms initially, and then I took some more before I knew what was going on. So that was pretty serious, to not be able to sleep for days just and not knowing why. It was really awful. But that lasted, I think, 5 days, 5 or 6 days in total. After the third or fourth day, it started to wear off a fair bit. But the one that has me even more concerned that I'm going through now is taurine. And a lot of people, there's a lot of research done on taurine. It's in energy drinks, as you know. A lot of people, if you bring this up, will say all these things about how taurine doesn't produce these effects in the body. It's not addictive, it doesn't cause any issues, but if you look into it, there are people out there that experience this. There is indications that this should not be taken with certain other drugs, so it clearly has a massive effect on the body. When I first took taurine, the amino acid, I couldn't believe how effective it was in terms of it really actually worked. Within half an hour, I was just dead asleep, which is rare for me. And I slept for a long time, had crazy dreams. It was really effective. But because of this, because it was so effective and it's sort of explained to be such a harmless thing, I kept taking it every day. I think I took it every day for maybe 2 weeks. And then I just started to feel shitty, just foggy and shitty. So I got rid of all of them. I stopped taking all the supplements, all the amino acids, because I realized that my body, I think like with a lot of these things, there's probably some kind of deficiency there, but as soon as you when you first take the supplement, you feel really good. This is why you have all these reports online about people feeling really good when they first take the supplement for a few days or whatever, and then a week later you see the same person posting saying, oh, it stopped working. So maybe there is some deficiency there initially that it fills this gap, but then the body compensates. If there's a deficiency, it's probably there for a reason. There's some damage somewhere, there's some reason for it, who knows? And who knows if a deficiency is really even calculated accurately, if we even know anything about it. The rule is the body will adapt. And I stopped the taurine, and I didn't really realize that for a while, but I was just feeling so depressed. It was crazy. I still have it now. I think it's slightly less. It's been a few days. And there's things wrong with my ears where I keep getting blocked ears and I can't hear properly. I have strange panic attacks throughout the day, issues with sleeping, weird numbness and stuff in the sort of the head area, headaches, electricity feeling through the body. it reminds me of a benzo withdrawal. But everyone will tell you that it's not possible. But I'm here to tell you that it is, so be very careful with taurine. It works, but it stops working in terms of I believe it just makes you feel pretty shitty pretty quickly. And then when you try to stop it, it has all these rebound effects. Well, that's what I've experienced anyway. So it's been it's actually it's been a fair while since I've had it actually. Maybe I think maybe 4 days, 4 or 5 days, and I'm still feeling these effects. So I don't know what's going to happen. There's not a lot of reports of this in terms of, but there's if you go to Reddit, you'll find a fair few people have had issues coming off taurine after doses, and for whatever reason my body is fairly sensitive to this stuff. It will react very quickly, very intensely to anything. So I'm back to the drawing board. For me, supplements do not work. They are not healing. They just fill gaps temporarily that then your body compensates and causes a new problem. I don't know what the answers are to the health issues I'm experiencing. For those of you who don't know, there's histamine intolerance, there's skin issues, eczema, depression, anxiety, tons of stuff caused by reactions to food that I'm trying to heal and have been for a long time. So I go back to the standard, which is a clean, low carb, whole foods diet. Drink salt water, drink a lot of it, and try to fast from lunch. That way I can get sleep, and eventually, hopefully, this nightmare wears off, and it will start to feel better again. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this video. I haven't felt like making these for a fair while. I've been just distracted with all this stuff. But I want to start making these again, just to share what I'm experiencing, and it may help guide people. So yeah, be very careful with methylated vitamins, and careful with taurine as well. Thanks, guys.